my channel before, you know I love the Nike Air Force Ones, the 07s. They are my everyday go-to shoe because they just fit with so many outfits. Now last year, I was looking at the Adidas Samba shoes, the black ones, but they were sold out like everywhere and I couldn't find them. They weren't online, they weren't in store ever since Bella Hadid and Kendall Jenner wore them out on social media. Yep, so finally they restocked them on the website and at Little Burgundy, and oh yeah, you guys hate it when I do that. But I decided to get the shoe at Little Burgundy instead because their return policy is a little bit better. Like, you have 365 days to return it, and you return it in store. Adidas, you can't return it in store. I mean, like, the website, you can't return it in store. So that's why I got these Sambas. Ta-da! So if you know the shoe, you've seen the shoe, it doesn't really need a huge introduction. I've always been a little hesitant about the Adidas Sambas and even like the Gazelles because they have this shape and the bottom color and the stripes. It just reminds me of a bowling shoe, but because it could match with so many outfits, I've seen so many videos, I really wanted to try them to see if they'll fit with my wardrobe. Another thing is that after watching so many videos, I heard that the toe box is very, very narrow. And since the root of my cause is this bunion, I sized up a full size. So this is an 8. My Air Force Ones are 7. But if you just look at these two, like this is a 7, this is an 8. Yes, you can see a little bit of a height difference right there. I'm a little worrisome, but we're gonna try these on. So it's safe to say that these do fit my bunion right there, but it does feel a little loose in the length. Of course, it's a size 8. It's a full size up from what I usually wear. Like, I might be a 7.5 in some Nike shoes, but this is just a little bit longer. But once I've tightened it right there, the last loop over here, it actually helped with my feet not lifting up from the ankle. But I know if I went down to a 7.5 or my 7, this bunion will not fit. It's like right there, I can feel it. But with the 8s, I can definitely walk in them. I've done a little bit of a tiptoe. I mean, this shoe isn't for running, but it is very comfortable in my 8. And yeah, like I said again, once I've tightened that area right up in near my ankle, like it just wraps my shoe. So I think it is safe to say this is not a bunion friendly shoe. Even if you size up, there's just so much length you have to compensate with. So the Nike Air Force Ones, I can finally call them the bunion friendly stylish sneaker that could fit for very, very wide feet. So there's that. But since this can fit with so many outfits, I do want to see how many outfits this guy could fit in. So we're gonna try some outfits side by side with these shoes. So let's go. Okay, so I always like trying it with a skirt first because I wanted to see if it can go with like slightly more than casual, if you know what I mean. Like, I will try it with some jeans, but it looks nice with athleisure. So I just wanted to see, what do you think of the skirt and the shoes? I've tried this outfit on with the Nike Air Force Ones, and I don't mind this one. I actually think because it's a little bit more sleek, the Nike Air Force Ones actually look a little bit better. Like, these don't look bad. They actually look really, really cute. So I like that with the mini skirt. Okay, so now just going super casual. It does look really good, and I actually think that the Sambas look better with skinny jeans because it tapers a little bit better than the Nike Air Force Ones. It looks a little bit like chunky at the bottom with skinny jeans. So if you are a skinny jeans wearer, the more narrow of the shoe actually is better, but if you have a bunion, your choices are limited. Like, as I'm wearing this a little bit longer, it's not that bad anymore, but I think what it is of course, it's the length. That's what it is. It's the length, and the length is a little bit too long for me, but the bunion is very, very comfortable in the size up. So let's go a little bit business casual. This one kind of works. I think it's like the 3 stripes throws it off a little bit, and because it's more like a business wear with the blazer and the trouser, the white stripes is like, it doesn't fit, it doesn't work. But for some reason, the Nike Air Force Ones feels a little bit better, even if it's just like a pop of white coming out. What do you think? Does that work? Now, if you've seen my videos, I do this very, very often because I like to try on formal dresses with these shoes just to test the any outfit look. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so they're not that bad. Like, I've actually never tried it with the Air Force Ones either. And I think it's because like the Air Force Ones is just like full white without any other real big design. These ones have the 3 stripes. So that 3 stripe just casuals so many outfits down. So that's why this isn't gonna work very well. But let's see. Leather jacket? No. So just a close-up comparison. Again, this is the size 8. This one's the size 7. And the bunion, you can't really see it, but it is right at the edge right here. But there is, again, a lot more space. There's no space up here. Bunion on this side feels great. I mean, my bunion is more so on my right foot, but when I wear this one and the Air Force Ones on this foot as well, very, very comfortable. Heel-wise, this one looks like that. This one doesn't come out as much because, again, a size 8, you can stick almost a finger in there. So there is that comparison. But other than that, these shoes are both really, really nice. This one has the suede at the top, and then this is just all leather all around. So comfort level, this one actually wasn't that bad after breaking it in a little bit more, but I would still have to give it to the Air Force Ones just because of the wideness. The arch support, they both have it. I want to say, again, the Air Force One has more of it. You can even see it in the shoe right there. There's a little arch. The Sambas with the arch support is if you tie it, I think if you loop it right there a little more, it brings the shoe up, so it could help support your arch. So I have noticed that with this shoe. Pricing wise, this one is now $150. When I got this, this was $135 or $140, but now they've gone up in price for $150. The Sambas are $130, so there is a bigger price difference there. But again, if you do have that bunion, definitely go for the Nike Air Force Ones. They do have a white version of the Samba as well, but for me, again, like I said, I already had a white, so I wanted to try a black. But which one would you get? Which one would you prefer? For me, of course, I mean, I have a whole playlist of it, and if you do want to check out this whole playlist, I have it linked right there. Go check it out, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye for now.